Alrighty, I've been away, I've been working, but now I'm home. I need to know if you still care. Still to know if you will. That's Cortinas, for those who are uninitiated in such things. I've not done a video in a while, so I thought I'd just kind of stick this one on. I want to talk about some stuff, because I've not played a great deal of Blitz. I've been away, I've been working. But what I will say is that stuff has just got really polarised and basically fucked up with matchmaking. And you just get these sort of games whereby it's either 7-0 or 7-0. It's like bipolar. It's like some sort of bipolar disorder. If you watch Homeland, it's like Claire Danes' character. It's like it's either 7 or 7. It's not. There's nothing in the middle. The purpose of a game is that it should challenge you, and I get that Blitz is team dependent, don't get me wrong, I get it's team dependent. This isn't a rant about premium tanks or unfairness or whatever, so I'm just going to play 2 straight games in the Type 64. And I'm doing that in a sort of parody kind of way, because Droodles is always like, yeah, I played 3 games in this tank and I pulled out 2 Masters and it was fucking awesome. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to pull out two Masters in the Type 64, I'm just going to show you 2 games of the Type 64, and in between times I'm actually going to show you the replay console so you can see it's just 2 games in the Type 64. And I think it sort of illustrates the point perfectly. The first game I stuck on because it's just unique in Blitz 2021, or should it be Blitz 2020, because, you know what I mean, it's 2020 according to the Euros and the Tokyo Olympics. But like whatevs, 2021, 2020, whatever. The whole point is, this game is absolutely typical, or untypical actually, of what's going on in the game at the moment. So I'm putting this on because this is the first and probably only game I've actually enjoyed in the last however long a Blitz, like since the last update, which has been bonkers. Because it's actually balanced. Like the red, other than our IS3 is a total, like, I don't know, dickhead. It's actually balanced. The Reds have been a bit campy, but they're not giving up their hit points easy. I'm really lucky in that I've got one ML1 on my team who actually knows what the fuck he's doing, and the rest of the team, to be fair, have followed in. And you don't have to be good sometimes. You literally just need to follow in and do your job. Play your tank type. That's another video. But this game is literally all about patience. And as I recall, when I sound like an old twat, but when I started playing this game, the games were literally more like this. They were less frenetic, and it was more about patience, taking your time, working a ridge, waiting for the other person to make a mistake. God, I'm sounding boring, like describing it, but it's the cut and thrust and the tactics and the gameplay. It's not about the everyone just go left, everyone just go right. The whole team basically just pushes. It's either an instant win or an instant loss. Everyone ridiculously surrenders hit points. The game ends, it's 7-0 or 7-0 or a variation on a theme. It's making sort of high tier tanking a bit of a bitch, to be honest, and the root of it is effectively, I hate to say it, it's the meta of the game, but it's also the matchmaking. So you're sort of seeing games which just aren't balanced, and yes, it's win rate, but also if you're playing 8 or 9, particularly 8 and sometimes 7, that crossover sort of tier, where you're looking at the opposing team, and literally they've got a Progetto, they've got 2 ML1s or 2 ML2s, like, or cheating auto reloading tanks with lots of hit points, and you look at your team and you're like, oh, we got a Walker Bulldog and a Type 64 and some twat in an ISU who's going to camp at the back and a tryhard in a stock Tiger, and you just go, it's fucked. Like, there's no real balance. You can almost tell from the start that you're going to lose. And you look at Spawn at the start and the way they just look confused and they don't know what they're doing and they all drive off left or right. And you're sort of playing something like Middleburg and they all go in the town, even the lights and the meds, and you're just like, I'm fucked. And usually, to be fair, I'm driving a Type 64 or something. And I'm like, okay, So I'll go up and deal with their Pantera and their Progetto and that, what is it, Cent 5 and 1 or some OP bloody premium on my own then, shall I? Or should I drive my fucking medium into the town and get decked because that's where the other 6 tanks have gone? And you just know it's going to be a loss. So I showed the previous game just because it was balanced, not just from the point of view of the players who, although the Reds were campy, they all played well, but also from the point of view of the tanks. The game found balanced and it was clutch. We were actually a tank down. It got towards the end. It was a fucking awesome game of Blitz, and I enjoyed that game. And then the next game I played, if you look at the Droodles, look, I played 2 games. I'm awesome rule. The next game I played this. And let's be honest, boys and girls, I'm doing fuck all. I mean, literally, I can tell from the start at the pattern of gameplay, the way the team have pushed, the way it's looking, that this is going to be a win. I can guarantee you, it doesn't matter if I do 3,500 damage or my hit pool or less, this is going to be a win. I mean, look at the fucking state of it. The red team is split, they don't know what they're doing. Some kiddies bought a Lorraine for a zillion gold and 52 crates, which is going to make him awesome, and it hasn't really, has it? Because it's got no fucking idea what's going on. We're just going to push down this flank. I'm literally at the point whereby I've conserved my hit points. Some bastard can shoot me. I don't really care. Come on, shoot me. I don't care. We've won the game. And yet, you're going to say I'm a moaning twat, but I am not entertained, as in Gladiator. Oh, you're not entertained. I'm not entertained. This isn't entertainment. The way the game is composed at the moment is not providing challenging games. I've got a bit, look at the hit points on my team. Look at the left. Look at the heavies. They've actually all gone left, and it still doesn't matter. It's like we've won this by like 1,050,000 hit points. You know, this is just now about farming damage, and Druids will go, yeah, you just need to do your damage. Screw that. I don't care about my fucking damage. What I care about is when I play a game, it needs to be entertaining. This is not entertainment. I would rather lose this game and it be clutch. It go down to me and the last player or someone else and the last player and it actually be close. Look at this, 7-0. This, boys and girls, is Blitz 2021. And really, if you're going to keep people interested in the game and everyone's just not going to be pretty much averaged out at 51%, it kind of needs fixing, doesn't it? I mean, it can't be right. Look at it, it just fucking can't be right. This is ridiculous. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Bye.